Ever had one of those days where you wake up, blink, and suddenly it's midnight again? Like, what did I even do today? I'll be productive tomorrow. Turns into, I'll be productive next week. Then before you know it, months have passed and you're still stuck in the same cycle. But what if I told you the world's most successful people use simple, underrated hacks to trick their brains into peak productivity? And no, I'm not talking about waking up at 4 a.m. or drinking butter in your coffee. I mean actual, science-backed techniques that can make you 99.9% more productive without burning out. Let's break down 9 productivity hacks that actually work, backed by science, experience, and maybe just a little personal suffering. The easiest way to stop procrastinating: make the task too small to fail. It's called the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Sounds dumb, right? But here's the thing. The hardest part of any task is just starting. Let's say you need to write a report. Instead of thinking, I have to write an entire report, tell yourself, I'll just write 1 sentence. Next thing you know, you're 5 paragraphs in. Or you need to work out. Instead of I have to do an entire workout, say I'll just put on my shoes and stretch for 2 minutes. Most times you won't stop at 2 minutes. The momentum carries you forward, and suddenly the task you were avoiding is already halfway done. That's the magic of the 2-minute rule. It tricks your brain into getting started before it has time to argue. There are times when you feel like your to-do list is just a graveyard of unfinished tasks. That's because lists don't tell you when to do something, so you keep delaying. That's where timeboxing comes in. Used by Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and even top universities, timeboxing is the art of scheduling every minute of your day. Instead of writing a to-do list you'll never follow, you assign specific time slots to each task, like meetings, but for everything. For example, instead of just writing work on project, you schedule 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. project deep work. Sounds rigid, but studies show that structured schedules can increase productivity by 40%. And the best part? You don't need fancy apps. Google Calendar does everything. Just drag and drop tasks, color code them, and boom, instant organization. It takes the guesswork out of your day and eliminates decision fatigue, because when everything has a time, you never have to wonder, what should I do next? Ever noticed how you suddenly become superhuman when a deadline is near? That's because urgency hacks your brain into focusing. Here's how to use it to your advantage. Set 5-minute fake deadlines. Instead of mindlessly dragging out tasks, you tell yourself, I have exactly 5 minutes to finish this. Example, instead of overthinking every email, you set a 5-minute timer and just fire them off. Your brain enters panic mode and eliminates distractions. No scrolling, no unnecessary edits, just action. The trick here? Speed forces clarity. When you don't have time to second-guess yourself, you actually get things done. It's not about rushing, it's about overcoming perfectionism and getting started. It's funny how you can binge-watch hours of TikTok, but struggle to focus for 5 minutes on actual work. That's because your brain is addicted to instant dopamine, quick, easy hits from social media, games, and junk food. And the worst part? The more you feed it, the harder it is to focus on anything that requires real effort. The fix? A dopamine detox. For 1 day, cut out all instant gratification. No phone, no social media, no video games, no junk food, just boredom. Sounds painful? That's the point. After a reset, even boring tasks like reading, working, or studying start to feel way more engaging. It's like hitting refresh on your brain's focus system. Give it a try. Your productivity will skyrocket. Ever made a massive to-do list, felt productive, and then finished nothing? That's because long to-do lists equals instant overwhelm. Instead, use the 3-task rule. Every day, just focus on 1 big task, deep work, like writing a report or building a project. 1 medium task, something important but manageable, like responding to emails. 1 small task, a quick win, like organizing your workspace or making a call. Why does this work? Because limitations create focus. When you have 10+ tasks, your brain freezes. When you have 3, you actually get them done. So next time, ditch the never-ending list. Pick 3 things and watch your productivity explode. Have you tried working for hours straight, only to feel completely drained and get nothing done? That's because your brain isn't built for non-stop focus. According to science, specifically the ultradian rhythm, your brain can only deep focus for 90 minutes before it crashes. So instead of grinding all day and burning out, do this. 90 minutes of deep work, no distractions, no multitasking. 20-minute break, step away, recharge, reset. This is how elite performers, authors, and CEOs get more done in less time. Think of it like a gym session for your brain. You push hard, rest, and repeat. Try it for a day. You'll be shocked at how much more you get done. Did you know that music can literally reprogram your brain for deep focus? Not just any music, scientifically designed sounds that alter brainwaves. Brain.fm, binaural beats, even classical music sync your brain into a focused state. A study found that people using focus-based music increased productivity by 35%. If lo-fi beats aren't working for you, try binaural beats. Tunes your brainwaves into focus mode. Ambient noise, like rain sounds or coffee shop chatter. Classical music helps with deep concentration. The key, no lyrics. Your brain processes words as language, which kills focus. Try this hack for just one work session and see the difference. Did you ever get the sudden urge to check Instagram, scroll TikTok, or randomly Google something? Here's the hack. Pause for just 10 seconds before acting on it. Sounds too simple? But this tiny delay interrupts your impulse, giving your brain a chance to regain control. Example, you reach for your phone, but wait 10 seconds, and suddenly the urge fades. Studies show that most distractions lose their power if you don't act on them immediately. It's like a mental circuit breaker, a cheat code for staying focused. Try it the next time you feel the itch to procrastinate. Have you ever noticed how progress bars make you want to complete things? Whether it's downloading a file, leveling up in a game, or filling out a profile, your brain hates seeing an unfinished task. You can hack your own brain using the same method for productivity. Here's how. Use a streak tracker. Mark each completed day on a calendar. The longer the streak, the harder it is to break. Track progress visibly. Habit apps, checklists, or even a physical notebook can work. Reward small wins. Celebrate progress with many dopamine hits, but nothing too distracting. Your brain craves completion, and seeing progress builds momentum. Once you start, you won't want to stop. Productivity isn't about grinding 24/7. It's about working smarter, not harder. You don't need extreme routines or endless motivation, just proven hacks that actually work. Quick recap. 2-minute rule. Small tasks, do them immediately. Timeboxing. Schedule tasks like a billionaire. 5-minute fake deadlines. Panic mode, instant action. Dopamine detox. Reset your brain for deep focus. 3-task rule. Prioritize smarter, not harder. 90-minute sprints. Work with your brain's natural rhythm. Focus music. Hack your brainwaves with sound. 10-second rule. Delay distractions, regain control. Progress bar effect. Gamify your goals and stay hooked. Which one are you going to try first? Drop a comment below. Or do you have a secret productivity hack I didn't mention? Let me know. I'll be making similar videos, so subscribe for smarter ways to level up your life.